What are brain waves? Electrical impulses that happen in one's brain. They reflect one's mental and emotional state but also dictate our behavior and ability to comprehend and execute. They happen at various frequencies, but there is a way to keep control over them. The human brain has 5 different types of brain waves, categorized depending on their frequencies slowest to fastest. Let's break them down. Delta waves, low-frequency wave that usually happen when we are sleeping. Those low waves allow the mind to recover at night and the body to be charged again. This is why when we are troubled and have many ideas fusing during our sleep, the frequency goes higher. As a result of a higher frequency, the brain produces more energy that translates to dreams. The darker and stressing our thoughts are, the more likely we are to have a nightmare. Theta waves, often associated with creativity. Theta waves are also associated with mental inefficiency. This low level of frequency is the state between being awake and sleep. This is why we feel tired and inefficient right after waking up or when we get sleepy. The theta frequency, however, is considered to be the most controllable, as it is the perfect frequency for the brain to learn and acquire knowledge. Alpha waves. This is the perfect and optimal level of frequency for your brain. The level of awareness and the readiness to process any information, efficiently and consciously reacting to everything around. The trick is to control your brain to stay at this frequency. If you can keep your brain frequency at a stable alpha level, you can ensure to be functioning at an optimal level for most of the time. Optimal energy consumption plus more than decent level of functioning and clarity. Beta waves, a level of alertness in which the brain is either extremely and outwardly focused. A tiring state that drains energy. While this can be perceived as a high-performance state, it cannot be sustained for longer periods of time. Gamma waves, the highest frequency at which we experience full consciousness and self-awareness. They are the most subtle and fastest type of electric impulses that can happen in our brain. So how does one control their brain frequencies? Positive reinforcement and techniques like neurofeedback and practices like affirmations have an immense effect on one's brain. The energy produced by such practices allows you to supercharge your brain. Increasing your brain activity allows you a better discernment. Even better, being aware of your brain frequencies allows you to control and manage your energy by funneling towards activities that require higher energy. Managing your brain waves is managing your energy. Maintaining the alpha state. The alpha state is ideal both in terms of energy consumption and brain productivity. However, maintaining a constant alpha frequency is often hard as we experience external influence such as stress or oppositely. Relaxation. The physical state of a person determines their organic energy and also influences their emotions and behavior. Low energy does not allow for clear thought process and results in emotionally driven actions. When overthinking, one consumes higher volumes of energy, getting to beta and gamma levels of frequency. However, it is often useless and a total waste to get to those levels of brain waves when there are very few situations where it is truly needed. The trick is to be able to accelerate and decelerate frequency when needed. That balance is what allows one to maintain an alpha frequency. Balancing frequencies. The simple fact that you are reading this increases your self-awareness. The mentioned information makes it that you now understand better the chemical reactions that happen in your brain. In the following sections, we will look into a few physical exercises to balance your frequencies, helping one energize themselves by charging their second brain. Manipulate your brainwaves. There's actually a very simple way to change your brainwaves to feel more centered and less stressed. Meditation. Regular meditation has been found to increase alpha activity and decrease beta in waking states. It's also been demonstrated to enhance gamma wave states, which makes sense because gamma is thought to increase awareness and make us very in tune with ourselves and our environment. If you want to cultivate a certain type of brainwave while engaging in a certain kind of task, like tapping into alpha waves if you can't sleep, or that theta flow vibe while running, listening to binaural beats, which are looping sounds that promote specific brainwave states. You can find them on YouTube or Spotify by searching for the type of brainwave you're after, like theta binaural beats. I've tried this and can attest that it definitely helps me get into the zone when I'm facing a blank Word document on my computer. Anyone can train their body and brain to access these mental states. It just takes some dedicated and repeated practice. Looks like mind control isn't just the stuff of sci-fi blockbusters.